And a lot of times, Dr. Crump, people ask us, why do you do this? Why the passion, the commitment for investments? Are investments really that important? Are they really that spiritual? Are they really, something we need to do in the body of Christ? And the answer, of course, I think you would guess, would be emphatically yes, 100%. We recently talked about Matthew 25:14. The parable of the talents that Jesus mentioned. And, the great takeaway from that is that it's God who gives us the talents. It's then our assignment to increase those. And one of the things that we think is so important, investment is not the end-all, be-all, but it is a big part of stewardship. And we're all called to stewardship. And stewardship is not just defined as I'm going to manage and take care and protect assets. As we learn from that story and throughout the Bible, which is very thematic throughout the Bible, we learn that really God gives us whatever portion we have and expects us to increase that and grow that. So investments are a big part of that. We should, our money, really everything that we have, we should look and have the mentality that this is the least it'll ever be. Whatever I have will be, that's the least it'll be, and we need to grow it. And that's why we do what we do. That's why we're committed to these market moments, is we want to see people increase and grow in the stewardship of their life and what God's given them.
You make such a good point about the fact that God gave them the talents for increase.
Yeah.
And so many people, they take, money comes their way from one way or the other, an inheritance, or it can be from a lot of different ways, but then they go spend it.
Yeah.
Rather than increase it, and they think, oh, my ship has arrived. Now I can go and get all of those things
Sure.
that I want. When the concept is, if you increase it, it will give you last longer and bring more.
Yeah. And it really should be our mentality that whatever God gives us, that's the least it'll be. Yeah. We've got to increase it and grow it. Sure, we can live off of it. And sure, it can be a blessing to our life, but there's a bigger picture.
Yes.
And investing is such a big part of that. And oftentimes, we've relegated our authority of investing and increasing as stewards to God and said, well, if he wants me to have more, he'll give me more. But that's not how that story goes in the Bible. It says he gave 1 5, 1 2, and 1, and then they increased that. And as we increase that, God gives us more. So that's why investing is so important. That's why we do Wealth Builders Conference. We want the body of Christ to understand investing, wealth, growing, and enlarging that with integrity, so that we realize I'm just a steward. My job is to increase what God brings, and then pay attention that if he needs that anywhere in the body of Christ or anywhere to advance the kingdom, it's his. That's what we'll do.
I'm often reminded they didn't just increase it, they doubled it.
Yeah.
And to double your investment, you have to take some risk.
That's right.
But you also have to be prepared, waiting for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Already committed and already chosen. When my opportunity comes, I'm going to invest it.
Do you want additional income and effective strategies to live a debt-free life, but don't know which road to take to be financially free? Do you have questions like, what's the best way to increase my income? Is there a best time of the year, price-wise, to buy a home? How much money should I set aside for investing in stocks? What are the best money moves for investors? Is this a good time to invest in real estate? And so much more. At the 2021 Wealth Builders Summit, November 5th to the 6th, get the knowledge and wisdom you need from well-established and successful financial strategists, real estate experts, venture capitalists on how they apply biblical principles and practical applications to accumulate wealth. They're joining with the Marketplace Alliance Group to explain the inner workings of obtaining wealth, how to get and keep wealth, and give you the wealth building tools that are working today. Get the details and register today at marketplacealliancegroup.com.